Hey, I'm Jerry Hirschfeld, and this is another episode of Beyond the Blue. You ask hard-hitting questions, and I give you hard-hitting answers. Let's take it away. If you could have any superpower for a day, what would it be and why? So I like the idea of having underwhelming superpowers. I think they're funny. I'm gonna go with this. Spiderwebs, sort of like Spider-Man, but instead of them being that super high tensile strength, just like regular spiderwebs come out. Like the best you can do is like, and someone goes, stop it, cut it out. What's your favorite hobby or pastime? Music. I do music. That's my other gig. I love it. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. Have there been or will there be any changes to the LSAT in the near future? Well, I think if there has been changes, then it wouldn't be in the near future. Definitionally, that would be a temporal fallacy, and for those of us studying for the LSAT, we don't want to make temporal fallacies. But they are getting rid of logic games, and they are changing the writing portion. So those will happen, and you know what? I don't want to make further predictive fallacies, but I bet there will continue to be changes over time. If you had a time machine, would you go to the past or the future? If I had a time machine, why would it be a single-use time machine? I would do both. It's a time machine. What is the best type of course to balance LSAT prep and a full-time job? I think that depends on each person. We have live online classes that are set. We have self-paced if you're not going to be able to make certain days. We have 170 plus classes for those of you who really want to go for it. It sort of depends on how much free time you can put into it. I think having a full-time job can inhibit our ability to spend all the time we want, but I also think you should be realistic about like, you know what, I do have evenings, so this will work. True or false? Tom Cruise can handle the truth. I don't know Tom Cruise. Could not speculate. What was the last photo you took on your phone? Let's see. Oh, it was a review of a song that I did. Anyway, one of the parts said, "This is one of the best songs that I've heard in my life, forgiving that section in the middle." And I thought that was a funny review. If you were a lawyer in a movie, what would your catchphrase be? I think my catchphrase would have to be overruled. And then I would hammer down. That's a judge, but still, that's what I would do because it's on TV. What are the key differences between studying for the LSAT on my own versus enrolling in a prep course? And how do I decide which one is better for me? If you study alone, you're not gonna have as many bits that can say, hey, this is where you're going a little bit astray. Here's some mechanical changes that you can make. I say this, everybody learns differently, and you should learn in the way that best suits your learning style and your schedule. But every single point you get on the LSAT will unlock another school that you would have otherwise not gotten into, or unlock a scholarship that you maybe would not have gotten. And for that reason, I say, I think this is the time to invest in yourself. Closing time, one last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer.